Spring officially arrives on Tuesday, and we will ring in a new season with a freeze warning for the Atlanta area. We have the freeze warning running from midnight tonight through 10 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Not a freeze warning for the North Georgia mountains. Their growing season is being turned on, but not early enough for this freeze warning to be in effect. But we'll drop down to the mid-20s there. A hard freeze is likely. Upper 20s and low 30s here in the metro, right around the freezing mark here in Atlanta. So if you've got really tender vegetation, maybe you've already planted some of those warmer season annuals like petunias, you can cover them up with a blanket, or you can get what's called a frost cloth and kind of tuck them in as if you were tucking in a kid going to bed at night. And that'll protect them through the freeze and the frost potential overnight tonight. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, you take that blanket off and they should be good to go and in a much better position than had they been fully exposed to all the cold. Temperatures tomorrow morning will not just be cold outside, but it's also still going to be a bit breezy. So the feels like temperatures for the bus stop, they're going to be down in the low and mid 20s here in the metro and teens up in the North Georgia mountains. Now, it is not unusual for us to see a freeze this late in the season. In fact, Atlanta averages our last spring freeze around March 15th. That's on average over 30 years of data from 1991 to 2020. But we have seen freezes as late as April. So we typically recommend waiting until tax day before planting those more tender plants outside. Tuesday planter in Atlanta. After a very cold start, we will see a lot of sunshine and overall lighter winds tomorrow than what we saw on Monday. And that's going to allow temperatures to be cool, but a little more tolerable in the afternoon. We'll be climbing up to the upper 50s with sunshine versus the breezy winds and increasing sunshine that we've been dealing with on Monday. So one cold night ahead, warmer temperatures on the way the middle of the week.